All right, so this hose is weather checked. And this comes out like this. It's really not that good of a seal, but all it's doing is venting the crankcase. Alright, I tried to get a new one of these at the small engine shop, and they couldn't even find it. So I'm gonna electrical tape it for now, but it's not real critical on the snowblower. I'd rather not have a leak though. So I put electrical tape on it, so that'll hold it. And this goes in there like this. Can't get it with my left hand. I'm gonna probably still try and find one. I'm not a fan of electrical tape, but. Alright, let's throw the carb back on. And we got some fresh snow last night, so I got some snow to try it out. So now, I don't remember which one goes where. Well, that definitely doesn't go there, right? Doesn't fit. I figured this one was on the outside. I can see the outline of where it sits. So this is the carb side. This is the groove right here. You can see that right there. So it goes on like this. So it should match the carb right there. Yep. Obviously you want to make sure it's clean. So this one goes on the outside by the air box. So I'm going to deal with that linkage in the spring. So that ought to be fun. Alright. I think the hard part's done. Here's the spring. He wasn't here. Okay. I got that back on. So the primer tube goes here, the gas line goes here. And usually, if you don't know, well, the gas line isn't going to reach here, so process of elimination, right? All right. So now I think I can make a mess again. I'll move my drill a little. And there's the mess I made. Gotta make messes, huh? I wouldn't be working on something if you didn't have a little bit of a mess. I know my hand's in the way for you, but I'm just putting this clamp on. right here. A few lines on. Trying to get the clamp on there. Those are always a pain in the butt. Alright. I doubt it would come off without the clamp, but you never know. Alright. Well, the good thing is the bowl ain't dripping, right? Alright, now it's gasket time here. Definitely doesn't go that way, right? I like to check both ways just to be sure. You want to be sure. Alright, now it's air cleaner time. This is gonna go there. It doesn't hurt to always double check your stuff either. Make sure you got it right. I'm hitting on that lever right here. Choke lever. Back to the 10. I don't recommend using this for tightening. I'll sometimes just go in till it touches, but I don't use it for torquing at all because you're gonna end up being on a small screw and you're gonna twist it off and whatnot. So, okay, to get this hose in here. The hose with the big bad electrical tape. Okay, these two tighten the carb down tight, and everything goes tight. So all this should work. Few lines on. These two I didn't need to take out. I'll put them back in. Sometimes it helps too if you're doing something complicated to take pictures of it with your phone before you take it apart or during, and then you can go back to it. Like wiring or something like that. Alright. So all I have left is this and the air cleaner. 2 wing nuts, one for the air cleaner and one for this. Let's see. Well, I want it to start without needing starting fluid. So I'll throw this on. We'll see what happens. See, sometimes you screw up. You gotta do stuff more than once. Now remember, this hose went through here, so I gotta change that. I remember now. Put it on before the clamp. Oh, I'm an idiot, huh? That's what it's like working on something. Yeah, I really am surprised that that's got a air cleaner. I'm probably gonna regret putting this air cleaner on, as I'm gonna guess that I'm gonna need starting fluid, but hey, we'll see. All right, the big moment. All right, I'll give her some. Let's see, we need choke on, we need this on. Oh, I heard it. Oh, come on now. How did I know I'd have to go in here? It's being stubborn. I don't think that thing has got spark. Should have been running by now. Oh, let's see. Let's take him off and find out. Actually, I think I do have a spark tester. Indeed, I do. Indeed. That spark. I'll leave that on for now. How did I spark with the switch off? Usually an engine will start if you got spark, compression, and fuel. Got compression and spark. So it's missing fuel. Well, with starting fluid, it should at least pop. That doesn't make any sense to me. Well, you see me before with a spark tester on, it had spark. So I'm trying it like this. Grounded to the engine cylinder fins here. And the switch is on. But nothing. I thought that was odd that I had all the stuff that I needed for it to run, and she wouldn't go. I should have at least ran for a little bit with starting fluid. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the plug out of this Craftsman here. Not that you have to use the spark plug that it calls for, the right number. I'm just going to take this one out of here and see if it has spark, ground it to the block. That's all I'm going to do with it. Alright, here's the plug from that Craftsman. One more. So I'm going to see if that gives me spark. Then I know that all I gotta do is get a new spark plug. And then I bet it should work. So right now I'm just testing it. That spark. So what that tells me is the spark plug is bad. But you've seen it before in the video. It had spark with the tester. I can't get that out of there. There we go. We'll try this one again. Yeah, nothing. So she needs a new plug. So this will have to wait for another day. I'll run to town tomorrow maybe. Alright, just for shits and giggles, I put the plug back in. It's not tight. I just screwed it back in hand tight. Put the spark tester back on. Look. So does it not tell you that just because the spark tester says it's good doesn't mean it's necessarily good? Unless the spark tester is just getting the testing the ignition side of it up to the plug. Alright, so here's a new plug. Just picked it up today. It's an NGK crossed over from this torch piece of crap. Probably a cheap Chinese one. The girl at the store converted it, but I also checked it online and it seemed like the right one. So I'm gonna do a little test here. Let's see the differences in how they behave here. I don't know what the gap is supposed to be, but we'll find out if it runs or not, or sparks. All right, let's see if we can see this. I got spark with a switch on. No spark with a switch off, okay? So switch is off. Here. Putting the switch on. We got spark. Let's try the old plug here once. Switch is on yet? Nothing. Off, nothing. Old plug. Okay, old plug screwed in. Spark tester. It's not tight. I screwed it in until it touched. Let's switch on. Switch off. So, what does this tell us? The spark tester does not always tell you if the spark plug is good or not. I just wanted to show you that. I pretty much thought that the plug would be good if it was showing you the spark. So I'm gonna guess that this plug is arcing out through the body somewhere. Maybe a crack in the porcelain or something. I'll check that. I'll try the new one. The same testing on it. Okay, new plug. Just screwed in, so it's just touching. Switch on. Spark. Switch off. Nothing. Okay. So I just wanted to show you that the spark tester does not always tell you the truth. It might tell you if you have power to the plug. All right. Let's tighten him up. Ain't easy getting it off of there. Easy at all. There it goes. Okay. Let's try this whole thing again. Okay, I'm pretty much starting over. I'll keep the air filter off for now. So we got on, choke, gas is on. I started in one pull. The good thing is I have some fresh snow from last night that I saved for when I get this going. Let's try her out. Let's try her out, shall we? Let's put you over here, I think. Tell us it's some heavy wet snow because it's melting, the sun's out. But that thing doesn't really like, well, it doesn't like snow that much, but shovel is still better. Alright, let's try it over here a little bit more. Beast. Well, it's running pretty good. I'll try it down the driveway a little bit now. Yeah, it really doesn't do a very good job at gathering snow. Alright, that would explain that, huh? Got an auger not turning.